Vicious mother-in-law roughly pushed the girl away, causing her necklace to fall to the ground. The CEO, who happened to witness this scene, hurried over. As she looked at the necklace, a wave of inexplicable familiarity surged within her. Trembling, she opened her wallet and took out a cherished family photo. To her shock, the necklace was identical to the one her daughter used to wear when she was little. It was only then that she realized in horror that the girl was her missing biological daughter who had been lost for 20 years. Seeing her daughter being so mistreated earlier, the CEO was instantly furious. Without a word, she slapped both the mother-in-law and the fake daughter. The scumbag man tried to question the CEO's actions but was kicked out by her son. The onlookers were stunned to learn that the CEO's extreme reaction was to stand up for her biological daughter. 18 years ago, the CEO's youngest daughter had accidentally gotten separated from her. The CEO had been searching desperately for her for years, with no luck. Then, the assistant reported that they had found the young lady and that it was her wedding day. Overjoyed, the CEO quickly called her two sons, instructing them to meet at the hotel where the wedding was being held. Meanwhile, the girl's adoptive father had traveled a great distance to attend the wedding. However, upon arrival, he was stopped by snobbish security who deemed him an unworthy beggar due to his ragged clothes and refused him entry. The adoptive father presented the invitation, but the security guard tore it up and threw it in his face. As the security guard prepared to forcefully remove him, the girl arrived in time to intervene and helped her adoptive father into the wedding venue, introducing him to her mother-in-law. Learning that the girl had a less affluent father, the mother-in-law's demeanor changed instantly. She subjected the adoptive father to ruthless humiliation. The girl, despite her distress, didn't want to cause a scene on her wedding day and tried to avoid a confrontation with her mother-in-law. Little did she know, her beloved husband was in a hotel room with a wealthy heiress. When the adoptive father pulled out local specialties as a wedding gift, the mother-in-law's disdain was evident. She snatched the gifts and threw them at him. Seeing her beloved father being publicly insulted, the girl angrily demanded an apology from the mother-in-law. To her surprise, the mother-in-law erupted in abuse, claiming that the beggar had no right to demand an apology. At this moment, the husband arrived at the wedding scene, witnessing the girl confronting his mother. Without hesitation, he pushed the girl down and ordered her to kneel and apologize to his mother, threatening to cancel the wedding if she didn't comply. As the girl tried to explain, she noticed something unusual about the man's pants. When she questioned him, he stammered and couldn't explain. Seeing this, the girl tried to investigate further, only to be slapped by her husband, who declared he would marry the heiress instead. He revealed that the heiress had promised him a billion-dollar project, which would elevate them to wealth. However, he was unaware that this billion-dollar project was actually a wedding gift from the CEO's mother, whom he had never met. The mother-in-law, upon hearing her son's intention to marry someone else, immediately turned hostile, demanding that the girl repay all the money her son had spent on her over the years. At the same time, the heiress arrived and mocked both the girl's adoptive father and her poor family. Faced with these difficulties, the girl felt utterly helpless. Just as she was on the verge of despair, her billion-dollar CEO mother arrived outside the hotel.